Hi, this is Peggy with Spunky Plum, and I'm going to show you how to assemble my Shamrock Centerpiece. I already have all the pieces cut out, so we just need to start gluing them together. And the first thing I'm going to do is take this darker green piece of cardstock and layer it right on top of the lighter green. So I will flip it over. And the glue I like to use is the Art Glitter brand. There's no glitter in the glue. It just has this really nice fine tip that makes it easy for gluing in small locations. So I'm just gonna add some glue here. Oops again. Didn't get quite enough in some of these spots up top. Okay, I'm going to, well, I better add some more in the center of this pot. I'm going to use well, first let's get this excess off of the board here. I'm going to smear some of this around so that hopefully I don't get spots of glue coming out when I layer these together. Okay, I like to use, oh, I did get some glue on the front. Well, that happens. I like to use this larger shamrock to start as my guide. I find that if I line those up, then the rest falls into place a little better. Trying to get some of that excess glue off that I got on my board, and then it transferred to my cardstock. Okay. Next, we're going to do the sign. I'm going to do the darker gold, maybe orange. Flip it over. Well, you know what? I can glue right onto here. So I'll just add some glue here. And then just do my best to line this up. And when the glue's still wet, it gives you a little wiggle room to kind of move things around and line them up. Now I'll do the word lucky. Go around the edges. Put some on the inside here so that parts of the letters don't stick up after it's all glued together. Again, I'm going to use my finger and just kind of wipe some of this around a little bit to try to avoid the excess coming through. I know I've already have some excess on the front of this one from that dark green piece, but I'm going to try to clean that off when I'm all done here. Okay. Next, we're going to do the black pot pieces. So I've already cut them and I've folded them on the score lines. So the first thing I'm going to do, see how they kind of open like this? I'm going to turn that one over and put some glue on just the right side, the right half, to the right of the score line. It might be a better way to say that. And then I'm going to take one that folds like this, and I'm just going to try to line up the edges here. So that those outer edges between the two pieces is what I'm trying to line up. It doesn't have to be perfect, just do your best. Then I like to fold it back the other direction and press tightly on that seal. Try to get some glue out to the edges. And I don't have enough glue there for my liking, so I'm just gonna slide that applicator in there. And there we go. So there's one. I am making a mess with this video, aren't I? I have glue all over. I've got ink on my hands because I did a little shading with some ink pads on this before I started the video. So now I'm going to do the same thing. Take the other one. It opens like this, so fold it over, or not fold it over, flip it over to the back side. And again, with this one that folds this way, I'm going to glue this side to there. So I'm just going to, you may have guessed by now, making videos is not my strong point. Do my best. Okay, again, I'm going to line up this edge with that edge. Hopefully I'm doing well enough that you understand the process of assembling, and you can always reach out to me with any questions you have. I'll gladly help. And again, those are the pieces I glued together. I'm going to put it back and just kind of pinch that center opening just to make sure they're nicely sealed. So since I've made a mess here, I'm going to take whichever one looks the best, and that's this one, and I'm going to glue it onto the front of the centerpiece. So I'll be adding this pot right there, doing my best to line up all of the outer edges. Normally, I'm not quite so messy with my glue. I'm not really sure what's going on here today. But you get to see real life. This is what happens, doesn't it? Isn't it? All right. Forgot to say what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to do the same thing on the back with the other section. Again, just do my best to line up the edges. Press it down. And there you have it. Hopefully you can do it without making as much of a mess with your glue as I did. But there you have it. And it stands like that.